Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a little Q&A for you guys since it is my first video back. And I also thought that I'd include some beauty products that I discovered this year and I really fell in love with. So I'm going to start off with a couple of questions first. One of the questions I got is, what do I use to curl my hair? And I just use the basic Hot Tools curling iron. I think I use the 1-inch barrel, and instead of using the clamp on it, I like to use it as if it were a wand, and then I just wrap my hair around it and curl it like that. Oh, I got this a lot. What is my favorite lip color? And if you guys haven't noticed, it's actually this color right here. I love using reds or red orange, and this is a color that I've been using a lot this year. It's actually a color that I discovered this year and I've been using it almost non-stop. It's from NARS. It's one of their velvet lip pencils and it's in the color Red Square. It's the prettiest red orange shade I have ever seen. I love using it, and this is my most used lipstick as of now. So I just wanted to share a couple hair products that I discovered this year and I've been loving. One of them is the Kristen S Cleansing Conditioner. I was a little iffy on even using this because I usually like to use a separate shampoo and conditioner. And I have really been enjoying this, even though I think once I'm done, I might not repurchase it because I do want to try some of her shampoo and conditioner products. But I love that this is a 2-in-1, so if I am in a hurry and I'm just trying to wash my hair and get in and out, this is perfect. I just like to avoid my my roots and my scalp because since it is a 2-in-1, I find that when I do apply it too close to the roots, after I'm done drying my hair, blow drying it and everything, my roots are a little bit too oily for my liking, and I just try to avoid that. So whenever that does happen, another product from Kristen S that I discovered this year is her dry shampoo. This is my favorite dry shampoo that I've ever used. I know in the past I've raved a lot about the Lush one, but this one by far beats it. It's so good. I feel like it does the perfect job at making my hair look clean without making it feel dirty. You know how there's a lot of dry shampoos that if you use too much of it, your hair actually feels very, how do you even explain it? Like very rough on the roots. Like you can feel it feels dirty, like you really need to go wash your hair. So I love using this, especially with having bangs. It helps my bangs look more fresh and clean. It's the best. One of the questions asked, how did Rudy and I meet? And we met through a mutual friend. At the time, I had gotten invited to my boyfriend's friend's birthday party, and I wasn't gonna go, but last minute, I had a really bad day that day, and last minute I decided to go, and it ended up being for Rudy's birthday, we just so happened to have discovered that we ended up having the same birthday, so we ended up going out to celebrate not just his birthday, but my birthday as well. And we've actually been together ever since. Someone asked me, what is it that I use to do my eyebrows? Currently I use a combo of, it depends on how much time and how lazy I am in the morning to do my makeup, but normally I use a combo of either a pomade and the Glossier Brow Flick. It's a new release that they released this year and I'm obsessed with this. I don't think I could ever live without it. This has been the best product to help me achieve like that natural eyebrow look, even though I barely have any hairs on my eyebrows. Someone asked me if I ever miss living in Washington. If you guys didn't know, Rudy and I lived in Washington for a year. No, I don't miss Washington at all. Oh, someone asked me if my conch piercing hurt, and yeah, it did. Piercings hurt. It's a needle going through your skin. I am more of a tattoo girl. I rather get a tattoo any day over a piercing, but I've just been so, if you guys didn't know, I'm so into like the whole curated ear right now, and the conch did hurt, but it's so worth it. I feel like piercings are so worth it, especially if you're able to heal them properly, and I've always had the worst luck with healing my piercings, but thank God I've learned so much and I did so much research and I've been able to heal all my piercings, so they're all doing really good. But the conch is one of the piercing spots that hurt the most. but it's a beautiful location, so I mean, I'd say do it. This year, I finally decided to purchase a cream contour, and I got the Milk Makeup one, and I'm obsessed with it. It's the prettiest shade. Like, I find that it blends very well into my skin and like my complexion, and I've always had an issue of like cream slash liquid products blending weird on my skin. I don't know if it's maybe my skin or the way I blended it out, or I don't even know, but I've always had issues with the way it blends out. Like, it would look a little bit blotchy and like patchy. It just wasn't a good look, but this blends out so beautiful. I love using it. Well, I originally used it with like a stippling brush, which I still love to use that way, but I've recently been using it with my my little Real Techniques sponge, and I just love the way that blends out this cream product. It's so lovely. Real quick, I wanted to talk to you a couple of fragrances that I fell in love with this year. It's Jo Malone. I am a huge fan of Jo Malone, and these two came out this year. They are a limited edition, so I'm not sure if you'd be able to find them, but wow, they're so beautiful. I love this one, and this one's called Nettle and Wild Achille. It smells so lovely. This is one of my favorite perfumes now. Like, I have one other perfume that I love for the winter time, which is Pomegranate Noir. That's my all-time favorite Jo Malone scent, and this one is like high up there, probably my second favorite. This one is a very green scent, and it's so different compared to all my other fragrances, and that's what I love about this one so much. So this definitely makes for the perfect like spring, early summer scent. And this fragrance was also released around the springtime. I picked this one up actually when we were in New York. It's the Silk Blossom, and this one is a very floral smell, but with like that silkiness to it. Like, I don't even know how to describe like fragrances, but I know I talked about both of these in my blog, and I have the notes included there, but this one is just so lovely, and this is another scent that gives me so much happiness when I smell it because it reminds me of New York, since I also wore it while we were there. I get asked a lot, where did I buy my wedding band from? And it's a curved band with diamonds. It's a rose gold one to match my ring, of course. But I got it off of Etsy. I had so many people tell me not to buy jewelry, especially like wedding rings, off of Etsy. And I get it, you don't know whether it is like real or not, but if you do your research, you can find some really good stuff there. And I talked to the designer, and we messaged back and forth, and he was such a sweet guy, and he made this band to fit my ring perfectly. I will leave the information down below, and I'm also going to be linking everything that I've talked about today down below. But yeah, I got it off of Etsy. All you have to do is, search what kind of band you're looking for, and it'll give you so many options. How's married life? I like that you guys are so curious as to mine and Rudy's like life together or relationship. Married life is great. It's hard, of course, but every relationship is, you have to put work and effort into it. And Rudy's my best friend, so honestly, I would never be able to see myself doing this marriage with anybody else but him. Like, I feel like we're perfect together. Where is your blue coat from? It's beautiful. Thank you. I actually bought it at Old Navy, and I can't remember if I got it the end of 2018 or if it was purchased early 2019, but I know that they have coats that resemble it, like it's the same style but it's different colors. I don't think I've seen that exact shade out this year, but Old Navy brings back a lot of their old products in different shades, so I would check them out regardless. Do you and Rudy want kids? Yes, we do. We definitely do. Would you consider creating hair tutorials? Sure, why not? I never really put much thought into doing that since my hairstyles are pretty basic. If I don't have it curled, it's either up in a messy bun or I do my milk braids, it's pretty easy. But yeah, if that's something you guys would like to see, just let me know. I have seen so many people talking about Summer Fridays, and this year I finally decided to purchase their masks. I don't know what took me so long. Like, I seriously do not know what took me so long. The Overtime mask is an exfoliating mask, and I really like these types of masks, especially when my skin is dry or if I do have dry patches, because this helps eliminate them or remove them. And this is a good one because it's not too harsh on my skin. My skin can get a little sensitive, so this one exfoliates and, like, you know, cleanses my skin very well without irritating it. And another one, I think this one's probably my favorite, and this was the second one that I purchased, well, the last one that I purchased, and it's their jet lag one, and it's a hydrating mask. I swear I use this like 3 to 5 times a week. I don't just use it as a mask. Instead of putting like my nighttime moisturizer, I'll apply this, and I'll do like a nice layer of it, and I sleep with it. The next morning when I wash off my face, my skin is so soft and supple. It's amazing, and I just love its like minty scent to it. It's perfect. I have one more item to talk about. This is the Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamins Superfood Cleanser from Youth to the People. I got this year, and I don't even think it's been more than 4 months since I got it, and it's a pretty good size, and I'm already more than halfway through with it. This cleanser reminds me so much of the Drunk Elephant Jelly Cleanser, and that's why I purchased this one. I was previously using the Drunk Elephant one, and once I ran out of it, I wanted to try something different. Picked this one up because it had really good reviews, and I absolutely love it. It smells so good, like very like fresh and green, and it cleans my face so well. What I loved about the Drunk Elephant one is because every time I would wash my face at night, I felt like my face was so clean. Like if I wore makeup, I would use it twice. You know, I do like a double cleanse, and my face just felt so clean. Especially waking up in the morning, my skin just felt so radiant and so pure from the night before. And this, I get the same effect from this one. I've been using a lot of products from Youth to the People, and I've been really enjoying it. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. I'm so happy to be back and start creating more videos for you guys. Feel free to let me know what you guys want to see from me next. That is always so helpful, and it makes creating videos for you guys a lot more easier. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.